I go let SIKOD talk before I go come now. Can't talk about the other points them way SIKOD a make am. I go play this next video. When I listen, now just a few minutes. When I listen,
Go on, please, and
So
add your point.
let me round up. I want to say that around this region of Momo, particularly Batibo, is a steadfast LGA when it comes to loving the struggle, and
good.
they will never give up because of the struggle. They have been a laughing stock by the people in Widikum who are mostly purely CPDM inclined.
Thank you.
The same people of Widikum who catch fighters with their hands and hand to the army. They even beat fighters to death. And yet these my people, they continue, they had been resolute but till the level where their own sons begin to kill them.
Good.
What pains me more is that we should be speaking about reactivating the real struggle in places like Amba, places like Chico, Limbe, Boya. And we are looking at a stronghold of the revolution, and we want to discourage them. We are making them to become blacklegs of the struggle because of the things that we are doing to the population. That is why anybody, if you are an activist, if you are a leader and you are not able to speak against these same acts of argosy, then I don't know what you are fighting for. Because we are supposed to continue making the population to gain interest, so that if there is a referendum today, we are sure that we will not think that we will have 90%. We should be thinking of 95, 98, 99%. But this type of things make us think that we have to campaign very hard when and I want to also call upon the people of Mogamo, especially those abroad. The ADF or the leadership of the ADF understood that we are divided. They understood that we are fighting against ourselves, that the problem of a Mugamo man is another Mugamo man. And so I never understood that if he has to have relevance, he has to prove tough. And to prove tough, he has to use the sons of Batibo against the people of Batibo, and so that they will be talking all the time about him. And that is how he shows his bravado. But let us cut those wings that he lifts up. Let us put it down and humble him to where he belongs. Because the only language he understands is strength. And that is why he apologized to Seven Kata because of one soldier that fell. But yet, of a Mugamo man, he said he will cut their heads off. He said the funds should come and apologize. He said he will hold them hostage. And he said the Batibo man is a bad man and wicked man. Yet it is the same place that he collects his ransom and takes care of all the other kidnapping rings all over Amazonia. So I call everybody, whether you had quarrels before, it is not time for politicking. It is not time to say I am the only chairman in LGA. It is not time to say who is this man SIKOD speaking. I am just speaking my own part as a son of that place. Come together because of the love for Amazonia, because of the love for your own motherland. Let us work together, reactivate this place, and make sure we protect our people that are left back home. I think it is a duty we need to handle to the end.
Thank you, plenty, my contributor. So, when I don't hear what way SIKOD Judson a commode for Tokam. Now, the pathway is sweet me go past. Now, when it talk about how the people them for Batibo, now the stupidest people them, now them don't carry Amba wearing for head like his cap. Even quote one example for Widikum when also inside Momo. As a matter of fact, the name say Amazonia, now Widikum person, a coined that name. Now, it tell when I say just next door to Batibo, inside the same Momo, they catch Amba terrorists them for Widikum, knock them, kill them. As a matter of fact, I get the video. When I watch this video, a commander from Widikum, now in this.
My former. Yes. 1 month former. Yeah, that one man. 1 month former. Yes.
So I go let the video make it play in the background when I go see now so they treat Amba terrorists them inside Momo. If you go for Momo, you get I think that 4 subdivision, the Batibo subdivision, you get Widikum, you get Bengui, and then you get Ngi. I think another one then Njikwa, if I'm not mistaken. So now in all of these other subdivisions, then now only for Batibo, where Ambazuna terrorism it get roots. Now for tell when I say there is something wrong with the Batibo people then. This is how they treat Amba terrorists in the rest of Momo. So it is not a Momo problem, it's a Batibo specifically, it's a Batibo problem. And SIKOD, this is don't explain and say Batibo people were a laughing stock in Momo. All man they crush them, they laugh them. Say now when I don't carry Amba for head, we don't get Amba for we come here, we don't get Amba for Ngia, we don't kill them. Now the Amba general for Ngi, what will be na that name? The Amba general for Ngi, they kill them too where they now the population for Ngi now so inside Momo. Now for the Uchiba Nelson come out, they catch that shit no white blast, they knock them now one hand, kill them. The civilians, the villagers them inside Ngi. Now only for Batibo, where they romance and personal terrorism inside the whole of Momo. So yes, sir, don't talk them. Say they are a laughing stock. So these people then they understand the reality now. Say for be Amba or for support Amba or for allow Amba inside your village, inside your community, the rest of the Anglophone community they will see you as a laughing stock. Now go back to September the 22nd, 2017. When I feel remember what will be happening on that day, Anglophone population they will come out and march. They march. We are gone. We don't go we. Ambazonia is free. Una remember? Now the same people in this way, they celebrate, they jubilate when the Amba terrorists they be compromised. Now the same population than this. Now it goes for tie in with the strategy of blacklegism, where we don't employ them over these few years since 2018. And I remember vividly when I be start with the broadcast them, I be laugh on top, Amba shit, no white blast their die body, and then post the videos, pictures, and everything on social media, on WhatsApp, and everywhere else as prayer. Will be the rebroadcast the Amba terrorists, their messages them, their calls for lockdowns, their calls for Gary people them, for Gary francophones, for Gary school picking them, all of those things them. I remember vividly for 2018-19, where some people they be find them difficult for comprehend. They can ask me, say, countryman, when you dey share the Amba terrorists their message, it means say you dey help them for put more fear for our people then for you will they help them for achieve their goal. My answer for them back then for 2018-19, I say yes. I want them to achieve their goal of terrorizing the Anglophone population, not because I don't like my people, because I love my people. That is why the Amba terrorist threats must succeed. They must succeed in terrorizing the Anglophone population, because that is the only way for defeat Ambazonia terrorism. SIKOD don't explain am for una how when the military it be enter inside AY, they go kill a fang big number. Population is see them as they come, they no call, they no notify. Why is that? Because the population don't be fed up. Previously, the other missions, the way they don't go for compromise, the shit no white blast, the missions they be unsuccessful because the population they be call them, they notify them, they be been at their eyes, their informants. SIKOD don't tell when I say when they follow up, go for Bessie, they go wipe so-called Sokma Bobby and Commander Ground Zero. The population be see the military as they come, they shouldn't them quiet. because that is all we need. We don't need the population for even give we information or for collaborate with the Cameroon military or for whole military go show who's with the Amba terrorists. They know. We already know. I say we already know. I tell when I say, for example, right now, I know some Amba terrorists, the way they see some money, 400 heads of cows, cattle, 400. How can you hide 400 cows? You know how much grass they go chop them in one day alone? You know if it hide them. The fact said they never go kill the food there now because Cameroon government does not care. Cameroon government know they fight Ambazona terrorism. From the divisional officers, the SDOs, to even the brigade commanders, to the military, all of them, they do not care. Now we get the responsibility for plead with them, beg them, say me they can't do we the favor for wipe the Amba terrorists. Okay? Una think say we no be know who's our effang day. We know. The problem is why bother? Why waste your energy? Why go? The same story with Oliver Lekiaka for Lebialen. You think say we no be know who's our day. You think, ask yourself, say, how possible it be for 4 ex-combatants for come out for Didi Asida for Boya, worker for foot, go knock Oliver Lekiaka for head. Why were the whole Cameroon military apparatus with the Air Force, the Navy, the gendarmes, the army, the B, all them, police, gendarme, forestry included, they never fit kill Oliver for 4 years, 5 years. But 4 ex-combatants, they use 2 days work out for food, go knock am for head. Now for tell Wuna, Cameroon military get other priorities. They don't care about killing this shit, no why blast them. After all, President Paul Biya, he idea now for open DDR center, leave them indefinitely for them. They way they want enter, they enter. They way they don't want enter, they shit on them. Why? Because they are killing themselves. They are killing but the Anglophone population. So, like I tell you now, the strategy it be now for make the Ambazona terrorists they be successful at terrorizing the Anglophone population, so that when the Anglophone population don't get enough, now themselves now they could go back the Cameroon military, say, come, I know somewhere they I can show you. And that time when the Cameroon military they enter now go wipe them, even the civilian population, even if they see the Cameroon military, they go shit on them quiet. They go talk say, Papa, I beg. When I go kill the food and for we. When I hell we are back. You understand? That is the strategy. But time when me I be put in place this strategy for 2018, 2019, when I no be fit see am. So when I can't quarrel me, say, countryman, why they broadcast Eric Tato a message? We say me the Gary picking their hand. I asked the man, say, time where the Amba terrorists, they actually go carry out that action, they cut some man in picking in hand. You think say the man go go know why they cut a hand? No, it no go know because you never tell you exactly why they cut a hand. Now our job for tell them, say they are coming to cut your hand before they cut them. And then after they cut them, we need for them replay the video again. So make the population understand which way they happen. And when the population understand, it become clear for them now. No man no go feel confuse them anymore or convince them otherwise. They go be clear for their mind. Their enemy go be clearly defined. And they go know. They go know who be their true enemy. And when they identify that true enemy, they go fight against that enemy. Just like how SIKOD Judson they talk, they need to collaborate with the Cameroon military for get rid of their enemies. SIKOD talk say, the population for backbone now, they now in survival mode. They could do anything and everything just to survive. They don't care about whether revolution or whatever. Right now, they get an existential threat. And that threat, na Amba terrorists. So they could do whatever they need for do. Even SIKOD don't beg them, say, I beg, una better call. Now SIKOD just in the give them Cameroon military officer their number now. SIKOD the tell say, commander for brigade for backbone I number this, Dio for backbone I number this. I beg una call Dio, una call commandant, una call B, una beg them. Maybe they can't help una. And when the military finally enter for battle, they kill those shit, no wife lasted. Come and see celebrations and jubilation. Nobody that ever me at the talk. Now, na them, Christopher Anu, president for Ambazonia, that one of the numerous uncountable presidents, and SIKOD, now them they can't express and they can't explain and for simple English how the Anglophone population they celebrate, they jubilate when the Cameroon government it can't kill the Ambazonia terrorists. That is how much we have defeated Ambazonia terrorism. My country people, them we don't win so fantastically. I mean, even if some person be ask me or be tell me say, now what this way we don't achieve them in this very short space of time. Me, I'm not for believer, but that's exactly what we went to achieve. That's what we went on to achieve. When I come up with this strategy, I tell when I say na operation chukuchuku, na chukuchuku strategy, na small, you catch monkey. We not get with no big, gigantic nuclear weapon or some big button for some places we will press them and then we wipe Ambazonia terrorism. No, na small, we will achieve them. And when I see the results, now, so for make una understand more about the strategy where me I talk about how we destroy Ambazonia terrorism. I go play for una. I go introduce una. I think I don't tell una this story before. And if una want for leave a comment, I go read una comments then later on in the next few minutes. I know I could try to make the live broadcast make it not be longer than 1.5 hours. So it not be longer than 90 minutes. So we don't read the live for about 15 minutes. We'll get about 30 to 40 minutes maximum for go. So the next segment where I want make una pay attention to, and I go come read some of una comments then before we end the live broadcast. So just keep leaving the comments then. So going back to where we talk about Ambazonia terrorism, it be been necessary for we forget Ambazonia terrorism and the Amba terrorists. When they be call on these kind of things, then when we will start talk say no, we need for rebroadcast the Amba terrorists, the atrocities them and their incitement to violence. Some people they don't be understand why. This is the reason why, because we be actually need for the Amba terrorists for be successful at terrorizing the Anglophone community. Once they achieve that, they kill Anglophones, terrorize them, destroy their economy, stop them, make them no go for market, seize their bikes them, cut their hands them, stop their picking them, make them no go for school. When they put that much burden on that population, they go reach a critical mass, a critical stage where this it go happen. As now you see on the screen, that population for they catch Amba terrorists, they knock them like snake, knock them, kill them. Now in that, when I see them, if we focus on the middle of the screen, now in that way they knock them, so they clear them, they knock and kill them, and then they catch some other ones. Then they go hand them to the gendarmes. Then, okay, it get to reach that critical mass. We get to reach at that stage, at that level, for build the pressure where the Anglophones they don't suffer. So because Anglophones they will complain. For example, say gendarme they collect their 500 for corner road. Not just the wickedness and the bad belly of the Anglophones then, where some ones they still complain to today because they don't see and now say once the Amba terrorists they carry guns they fall for bush. Where did they start do? 10,000 small. They kidnap you, enter bush. They start ask for millions. Okay. Now wait till that way Anglophone man they do it for Anglophone. So it will be necessary the Anglophone versus Anglophone infighting and terrorism. It will be necessary. And another point I want make una focus on or make una think about this now say if some person it be tell you now make I pose this one as a question to you. Answer this question honestly to yourself, and I will put some of una answers them on the screen. If some person be tell you realistically for 2016 or 2015 before Ambazonia terrorism, if some person be tell you say the so-called struggle it go turn out for be the way it did today you for agree. Now question that I pose for you. I want to see una response. If some person be tell you for 2016 or 2015 say Anglophones they don't tire Cameroon, tire for the level where they go pick guns for fight and then they take the guns and now They start kill themselves. They start put do 2 months lockdown, 4 months lockdown. They start to say, Gary picking their hand away, they want to go school. They dig up their own roads. They burn human beings them alive inside churches. They burn people them alive inside hospitals them. They bury human beings them alive. Not only are they doing that against the Anglophone civilians, but now Amba versus Amba, they kill themselves in that kind of manner. If I be tell you before this thing happened, as it happened in front of our own very eyes, if I be tell you for 2016, say now wait that way it go happen, you for accept them, you for agree. Now question that why they ask you. Okay, we don't get the first comment, the first reply. Now Roy Keddy, it talks say I be get faith say it must fail, but I no ever support Amber from day one. Yes, you be get faith say it go fail, but you be faith believe say it go fail now because of their own self-inflicted wounds. You be believe say it go fail now because they themselves they go destroy themselves. Say Anglophone man get the ability 100% for destroy himself for this kind of way where we see him today. Could you have ever believed it if some person would tell you about 7-8 years ago before ambassador terrorism? That is the question. You forever believe him? Because even me, I know for believe him. And now exactly the same thing is going back in history. When we tell our people them about the infighting where it be happen between Endele, Foncha, Muna, and the rest, our people find it hard to believe. They would think, say, but why they be fight amongst themselves? They get a common cause. They be supposed to just work together for achieve what way all of them want them. But life does not work that way. I did tell you what happened. I know make them up. They were too busy fighting amongst themselves than fighting for protect the interests of the Anglophone population. Look at what happened between Ayabacho, Sako Ekome, Christopher Anu, and the rest. I can go on and on and on. If some person be tell you, say now wait till this way go happen, you for agree? Wait till you for talk. So make we get a comment. Tanto Goldberg to say we Anglophones over get wickedness and bad belly till today and tomorrow. People they still vex say police they collect 500 francs for road, but where Amba they collect now 10,000 francs. Of course, Amba they collect 10,000 francs. It go pay am she required. It go vex very good she required. Because that wickedness inside ye. Because as I don't explain that for una, Anglophone man really see that collection of that money as a bad thing. It is see I'm like saying I wait that way ye for the duam, not you. In one now make now ye the duam. And now why that way? As soon as they carry the guns to go for bush, that's exactly what they started doing. Everything where they don't complain, say Cameroon government be the duam, they don't do them 100 times worse. 100 times. So we get Roy Keddy again. It talks say I believe say it go fail because Anglophones now corny people them. If you don't study history well, you for no say Anglophones them always they so. Well, but no na all man be study history. Me, I know be study history. Now today way me I get the interest in the history. Because I be one for learn, I be one for know which way to go on. And I need for learn, I need for understand them in order for then educate other people the way they follow me. So might read the next comment now from destroying ambassador terrorism. It talks say, I have known Rwandese people and the atrocities of their genocide. I could never believe that Cameroonians could be that wicked and more. Thank you. At least even for Rwanda, now the Tutsis they will kill Hutus and Hutus they will kill Tutsis. But for Anglophone community, this Pekin they for Batibo where they mammy them. For Batibo, they jubilate, say they kill them. Man, not even talks about Batibo because for Batibo subdivision, you get plenty other villages them like Ashong, AY, you get Guzang, you get is it Ambo, or now what do they call them? You get Bessie and all of Tiben and all of those other small villages them around. Okay, this Pekin they be there now Bessie. Where they go kill them for that. This one where they call him Mbangwe, now what they call him Mbangwe for our country talk means say Papa for God or Godfather or God love kind of thing. If you want to translate that for English, Mbangwe. This Mbangwe we call it Certain Commander Ground Zero. Now picking for Bessie. Nobody not even say now picking way come out from Campbell or na Mezampikin way can they kill people then inside basketball? No. No mean that every say na Pikin way come out from Guzang, it can't kill people then for Bessie. No. I did tell you say na Bessie Pikin, it they inside Bessie, and it they kill na Bessie people then. So even for the Rwanda genocide, you fit maybe talk say now because of the ethnic ethnicity, the tribal conflict on a tribal war. Now the Belgians they be manipulate and engineer this hatred between the Tutsis and the Hutus, which is a historical fact. But explain for me where to engineer Bessie man for turn kill Bessie man. Like I talk, if you even been as na Bakwerman, it be fight Balondo or na Manuman, it be turn fight Mogamo man or na I don't know, Nsort man, it be turn fight Menemo man. I for understand. Now basic Pekin inside basic killing basic people then. What level of wickedness is that? That level of wickedness, it passed the one way, it be incomprehensible. Incomprehensible. You understand? So Baffon Field talks say, as you make your bed, so shall you lie on it. Yes, Anglophones they don't make their bed. And why that way we there on top right now, Anglophones they cry, they kill, they are picking them, they jubilate now. So we get Roy Ketty. It talks say true, most people no be really know a lot on Anglophone history. Now why that Amba idiots they use that advantage, spread a lot of lies on Facebook. Yeah. And now why that way people like myself and the rest will continue for sensitize them and continue for do it where we fit do them. We get burn in the it talks Anglophone is a typical wicked and jealous. I don't tell now since 2018 say our people are wicked. Our people are very wicked. Bad belly people them our people are. That's what they are. I don't tell when I tell I be talk, they say no countryman, no generalize. Countryman go up, countryman come down. Last, the same people they can't agree with me. Maybe so when I talk now, say well, Anglophone people they're not typical wicked and jealous for them. Maybe now you say be send me message 2018, be tell me say man, no talk say what people they're wicked. So we get Insobu service it talks say it's a no honest person if he talks say he be expect this at the start. He say I come see am now when them take me go camp for Kumbo. Exactly. So now we get testimony for here. Insobu service it talks say no honest person no be fit see this nonsense for 2016-17 at the start. Jesus said he can't see up, he can't understand the wickedness of the Anglophones them when they carry go camp, the kidnapping. He experience them and the talk say experience is the best teacher. Now why that way he understand now it turn to black leg. No matter because they want them, because he no get choice, he get to survive. And now what I tell you now say the strategy now for help the ambassador terrorists to commit more atrocities. That is the only way. I tell you now, if military want come, they send people they go call, tell them say military they come, they run. So you want me military do it, they go find place on them. When I don't tire the atrocities then, now that time. Now when I go call beg military may come, maybe military can't find them. Now when I can't hold military hand, go show them. Okay, Mercy. Okay, we'll get some other comment for you. We'll get Njike Mbianda Gerard. It talks say never. It say no be ever. If you believe say Anglophones they could do this for themselves. It say, but my calculations told me that they will fail big time. Yes, even if you, because you if you think say they go fail because say Cameroon military be bigger, stronger, and it go crush them. But the reality now say Cameroon military no they fight ambassador terrorism. Now themselves they kill themselves. The so-called struggle now them destroy them. No other person. Okay, O. Benson Makia talks Anglophone self-hatred and self-destruction is beyond human imagination. Even animals them better pass Anglophones them. What can I say about that? I cannot disagree with you. I have experienced it. I don't experience that barbarism. So we don't read that comment before. Any other comments? We get Roy Keddy talk say, I start follow you from day one because at that time I be find it hard for get people where they talk against Amba for Facebook. The whole Facebook been a Amba news. I remember when you bring Kawa Yannick and Amba say Kawa no be been a Amba boy. He say you be make some live. That time you use some words say avalanche effect. Wow. It means say Roy Keddy, you did really go way back. Yes, because I remember that live broadcast very well. The avalanche effect. For now, when I don't know avalanche, now something where they happen. I remember I be even play a video where I be showing now for YouTube where to where an avalanche it look like or a bee.